This video will be the first in a series that addresses the most asked business questions in the UK. Costs can be broken down to either fixed costs or variable costs. Fixed costs are those costs that have to be paid regardless of whether you make sales and include things like rent, rates, insurance and the salaries paid to administrators. To summarise, 1. Fixed costs remain constant. 2. Include expenses that have to be paid such as rent and insurance. And 3. Are not linked to production. In this example, Wood Art, a chair manufacturer, have several fixed costs, and their total fixed costs amount to £79,500. Variable costs are costs linked directly to production. The more products a business produces, the higher the total variable costs will be. Total variable costs are the labour and materials costs added together. Labour costs are how much a business pays someone to make a single product. Material costs are calculated by estimating how much the materials cost to make one product. In this example, you can see that total variable cost is both the materials and labour costs used in the production of a product. Contribution is the difference between the selling price and the variable costs of making the product. But contribution is not profit. Why? Well, that's because a business also needs to pay for its fixed costs before a profit can be made. If a person earns £21 per hour and can build 3 chairs, then labour costs per chair will be £7. If the materials cost is £33, then the total variable cost per chair will be £7 plus £33, a total of £40. A business will of course charge a higher selling price. Let's assume this is £100. There is a difference of £60 between what the product cost to make and its selling price. The contribution is not profit until all of business costs have been paid, which includes the total variable costs and the fixed costs. When this happens, this is known as the break-even point.